Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode here with Villarreal. And today we're going to kind of just fly through the month of March because I want to really get into the nitty gritty of the Champions League games, and then we're going to fire ourselves forward, hopefully, for the next round of the Champions League. We've got a massive game coming up against Sporting, which will be the game we kick off the episode. I reckon we will sim the game there against Levante. We will either play Eibar or Elche as well in this one. And really, let's just find out who we're going to have in the next round. That's how confident I am that we can get the result in this one against Sporting. Also, if you are new around here, please make sure to smash that subscribe button as we keep on growing on the channel. Also, all socials are down below. Twitter, Twitch. Feel free to come and hang out on Twitch with us. Also, follow me on Twitter. We do post actually on Twitter when the videos go up, as well as, you know, hitting the notification bell. So it's definitely a double whammy. You'll never miss a video. This will be the starting 11 for the Levante game. Of course, we've had to rotate a little bit with the Sporting game coming up in a couple of days. And we drew 1-1. That's another draw in the simulation. It is what it is. We have to take them as they come. But a little bit frustrating as Barcelona go and win their 3-1. But we already expected that we were far enough off the pace that we weren't going to be able to do a job. The key here for us is Champions League football. Here's going to be starting 11 for the first match of the episode. 0-0, the initial score. So they're going to have a away goal advantage as soon as they score in this one, which we can't let them do. I'd like to take an early lead and just kind of relax a little bit. That'd be nice. Big home night here in Champions League for Villarreal here against Sporting. And hopefully a big result for us as well. 0-0 after the first leg. A very tight, cagey affair in that one. They've got to take the gloves off in this one. They've got to really go for it and hopefully pick up the victory. Go through to the next round. I don't know who we'll be taking on. At this stage, I'm believing it's going to be PSG or AC Milan. But I'm not sure if that'll be the case or if it'll be randomly drawn again. We're very good on the ball, and that's just what I have to maintain, how good we are on the football. Oh, actually, I forgot. You want to see the sliders. This is what we're rocking with at the moment. It's basically just what I've put together. This is the CPUs. Now, we both have the same amount of sprint speed and acceleration. I just think the game's a little bit arcadey. It is too quick, so I've turned the user pass speed. Apart from that, the only difference is the injuries there for the user. And then for the computer, they've got the lower sprint speed just like us, but I've given them less shot error, less pass error. I've also given them less pass speed, the same as us, as well as making their goalkeeper better. I apologize, I've made both goalkeepers 70. I just think the goalkeepers on FIFA are just absolutely shocking. So I've made them both better. Their position and marking is better, and their run frequency is higher as well. And I think that's pretty much it. First touch control error is down as well, so they should have better first touch. And that's it. And I've just been tweaking it as we go along to try and make the computer that little bit better, simply because we are going to be doing a new career mode soon, and I don't want it to be too easy. I never want it to be too easy. I want it to be difficult. But we're just toying with it as we go along and seeing how we like it. I must admit, the gameplay mod improved the career mode a lot for me. It made it a lot more difficult. Teams seem to play a lot better. You had to have much slower passing build-up, so we're trying to work to get that again. But anyway, back into the match. That's enough of the sliders, but you did ask, you wanted to see what we were rocking, and that's what we're rocking at the moment. But they do change a lot. They've changed a lot in the past few matches. I've been tweaking them, so expect them to change as they go on. If we got like an official final slider set that I was really happy with, then maybe I'd post something about it. But until we hit that stage, I'm kind of at the point now where I'm okay with what we've got. But I'm not ultimately happy. We're tight start to the game already. That was a nervous ball played forward. Carlos Soler there. Played out to Vlahovic. Can't keep hold of it. That's frustrating. Good ball forward here from Sporting. And Jovan Cabral's ball will land straight into the arms of Lafont. We can relax a little bit with that. They've put some pressure on early. We need to kind of try and return the favour. Carlos Soler now. Good on the ball. That's a run from Inaki Williams. And in fact, I'm going to use that run from Inaki Williams to open myself up a shot. And he's hit the crossbar. And then Vlahovic has put it wide. I don't know how we've not found the lead with that. That is a bit of a glaring miss, that, isn't it, from Vlahovic? I think he tried to head it maybe too quickly. I don't know. That was a glaring miss. But crossbar rattled there from Salah. We're going to head in at the first half 0-0. I think we had the best opportunity, the best chance that Vlahovic miss. And that Carlos Soler rattling the crossbar. We need to find a way through, though, in this second half. It's been a tough game so far. We noticed at half-time that AC Milan, well, they're only going and beating PSG at the moment, so maybe that will be the next match, AC Milan. A difficult test as well. They're 2-0 up against PSG at the moment, so I can't see that being an easy game. Well, Carlos Soler's won it back again. He do now. He's going to go to Vlahovic. Vlahovic wants to run from Chukwueze. He's going to get it, but their defender, how quick is he? Ball back. Salah maybe now again with the shot. He just couldn't get it off in time. His control wasn't what it needed to be at the right moment. Naki Williams now finds Chukwueze. The touch was good. He's still got it. This could be the moment. Chukwueze's going to whip it in. Chukwueze and Naki Williams. And that is the moment right at the depth. Right at the depth. That's the moment. What a ball in from Chukwueze. The ball out from Inaki Williams to start with was superb, and he ends the move as well on the volley. And that'll be 1-0 Villarreal. And this takes us through to the next round. It's been a really tight game. It's been a dull affair, to be honest with you. But what a ball and what a hit. There we go. Full-time whistle here. And it will be a victory for Villarreal. We will go through to the next round in what was a far more difficult game than what was expected, to be honest with you, when we drew Sporting. But in the end, that goal from Inaki Williams, all important, 1-0 win. Milan winning 4-1 there against PSG. I don't know if that's who we take on. We'll find out now, but I think that's how it worked last time with the bracket. But no, that will not be the case. We will be taking on Real Madrid. Hopefully, we'll have the first leg in this episode of that game. But Real Madrid is next in the Champions League. Wow, that's a run of games though, isn't it? Real Madrid, Betis, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. Ooh, Celta Vigo, then Bilbao as well. So it just doesn't get any easier. We've got a real tough end to the season. 19th in the league, Elche up next. And I think that this should be a pretty decent result on the quick 7 it is. Carlos Soler with a goal for the club. And Felipe Anderson as well. We absolutely dominated. Wasn't necessarily the plan, but we're going to actually sim this Eibar game as well, because they're 18th in the league. I think they're the smart games to sim. And we draw against 18th in the league, Eibar. The boys can't get the job done as Chukwueze gets sent off in 14 minutes. Well, very frustrating to see Chukwueze getting sent off 14 minutes in. And that result against Eibar, really not good enough, but we kind of considered that the league was already done and dusted. There was no way that we were going to rescue the league after, I mean, the season that Barcelona are just purely having is just ridiculous. They still haven't lost a game 29 in. It's just is what it is. I think Barcelona are just the ultimate force this season. We've only lost once. It's not been a bad season for his side, has it? We've only lost once, but there's just no catching them. This Huesca game we will play, though. So just a tiny bit of rotation for this one. They're 20th, but as we've just shown, it doesn't matter where you are in the league. We can still lose to you. There's a little bit of rotation, I think, as needed, considering we play Real Madrid in a couple of days' time. But this will be the lineup, and I think it's good enough to get the win. Miserable, wet, rainy day for this one, boys. But 3 points is a must. Had a little bit of a stumbling block in the league, haven't we, of late? Some poor performances, some not so poor performances. Yves Bissouma gets the start today, which is nice to see. Let's see what he can do. I'm going to use that run there across. I can't find Vlahovic though. Need to settle down. I probably need to settle down a little bit as well. Let's get comfortable. Hopefully, we can have a good performance here. Yves Bissouma getting a start as well. Inaki Williams now initially. He can just break into space, can't he? He can just cause you all kinds of problems. I'm going to play that to Vlahovic. I actually wanted Yves Bissouma. I'm not going to get it to him. Back to Inaki Williams. Back to Vlahovic. Vlahovic then back to Inaki Williams again, maybe for 1-0. And it is 1-0 exactly. There we go. We take the lead here against Huesca. And I'd like to double up on that as quickly as possible so we can make some subs to rest the likes of Inaki Williams. And I've made a mistake here. And Yves Bissouma is going to try and capitalise on it. He's done really well. He might have played in Inaki Williams here. He was going to try and play it over to Vlahovic. He taps it in. And that's exactly what I wanted against the side at the bottom of the league. I wanted a quick start. I wanted us to perform as well as possible. And Inaki Williams there doing brilliant. Yves Bissouma did fantastically. It was a weird collision that their two players had with each other that gave us the space for Yves Bissouma. The ball back across, though, from Inaki Williams was so smart. Just so unselfish. Vlahovic scores a tap-in. You hearing me now? He's got runners. He uses them so well, and then Inaki Williams is in. Oh, he should score it. It should be free just like that. Well, we've got horrendous news here, boys. Vlahovic has been tackled, and he stayed down. It doesn't look good. He's going to have to be aka stretch it off in terms of FIFA. And that tends to mean that this could be a pretty long injury. Going into the run of matches that we're going into, him having a pretty long injury is definitely not what we need. See here, as the ball comes into him, this is where the injury happens. Tries to take the touch on, and well, maybe he's to blame himself a little bit. Seems to kick the opposition player's foot. But we are going to bring on Adeyemi now. And hopefully it's not too long of an injury. Well, mistakes galore from Huesca. And if Coquelin can play the right ball in here to Adeyemi. Oh, just couldn't find the finish. Maybe should have played it on one more, actually, to Inaki Williams for the open net. Basuma there. Played it across. Back across, maybe to Inaki Williams. Didn't want to go on his own. Goalkeepers, of course, improved now, so it does make it a little bit less likely that you're going to score from one of those positions. But Adeyemi will come on and score. What a goal that is. 3-0 to Villarreal. Pretty comfortable here now at the moment. Inaki Williams is going to be brought off now just to rest him up. I'm going to try Draxler up top. Why not? It's a position he can play. We'll give it a go. Adeyemi now. What can he do? He used Draxler to a degree to help get him a bit of space. Basuma there coming forward. And back across to Draxler. Can he fire off the shot? He can, but it's a save from the goalkeeper. On a kick. See what we could do with it. Matsima's not short. And he gets his head on it. And nearly gets his first goal for the club. We're going to go with something similar again, just because he's not short. Is he? And this time he does score it. Carbon copy. Matsima does get his first goal for the club. He'll be over the moon with that, as he slowly started to grow into this side, the young Frenchman. And there we go. 4-0, capping off what has been a brilliant performance for the Yellow Submarine. Draxler now, great touch. Can he fire off the shot? He can, and that'll be 5. And he's had a great day, hasn't he? Going up top. Fantastic. Huesca have played very much like a side that are bottom of the league. We have to be honest. I can't take too much joy from this one. They are rock bottom, and they've played a lot like that. This is a beautiful pass from Adeyemi and a brilliant finish. Basuma now has been played in for his first goal, maybe. But it'll be saved by the goalkeeper, Alvaro. He stopped this from being a cricket score, basically, today, hasn't he? It's a great opportunity for Basuma. Maybe could have taken a couple more touches. But a full-time score of 5-0 in what was a fairly comfortable game for us. We hit the ground running, and it never stopped. Very, very happy with the performance going into the Real Madrid game. Exactly what you need. Well, to be fair, the most important thing before we do take on Real Madrid is how long will he be out? Now, player returns from injury. Gerard Deulofeu is coming back into the squad, which is great news because he can play up top as well. And it's what we didn't want. It's pretty much the exact same as what we've had with Gerard Moreno. He's still out. He's going to be out now for at least another month. And now Dusan Vlahovic has suffered the exact same injury 7 months out. Gutting. Absolutely gutting, especially for him. That's going to be a massive loss for us, but regardless, we've got this game coming up now against Real Madrid, and hopefully we can pull a result out of the bag like we just did. This is the formation we're going to go with, of course. Losing Vlahovic, we're going to swap to this formation, and I'm pretty confident that we've got a good enough team. The home leg first, let's not give them any kind of away goal advantage. There's big nights, then there's even bigger nights, and that is what we have tonight here against Real Madrid. A rival in the league. We're doing better than them in the league. We've had good performances against them, of course, this season already. But this is a different scope. This is a different scale. The Champions League always is. Let's see if we can get the result here. Barcelona play Man United, Inter Atletico, and AC Milan, Bayern Munich. There's some huge teams left in this competition. Can we go one step further this year than we did last year? That's probably the biggest question. Well, early free kick for Madrid. And a formation that we have used a few times. He manages to get his head on that. It's a formation we've used a few times. Does allow us to dominate the ball in the centre of the park a little bit more. I'm not going to try and do that there, though, when I've got that run on it. I'm not going to do it again when I've got Inaki Williams here bearing down. Can he get the finish, though? Inaki Williams. It was a tight angle. Gutted for Courtois. Saving it. Abi there. Finds Marcos Acuna. Marcos Acuna's got a bit of pace. Can he do, though? He needs to pull that back. He does pull it back to Abe. It's deflected. We'll take the throw in. It's not going to be easy, this. Gaspar now finds Chukwueze. I need something special from him today. That was nearly a good pass. I want him on the ball much either. They made a mistake here. Kieran Tierney. Is this the opportunity to break away? They don't have many bodies back. Chukwueze is going to try and whip that one across to Felipe Anderson. He took it so well. Felipe Anderson, he's got to score it. He has to score it. Oh, we should be looking at 1-0. 2 great breakaway opportunities now that have just not been taken when we had them. Felipe Anderson now back to Inaki Williams, who tries to slide it in for Arbe and he can't get it to him. Inaki Williams there, finds Carlos Soler. Back across to Inaki Williams. He could do with some help. He's going to get it. Is Vicinio going to pick this up? He is going to pick it up and try and fire off a shot. We've got bad news here, though, potentially. Inaki Williams is only just getting back to his feet. This would be another striker down here at the moment, and that is a big issue. We're going to head into the second half here, and Inaki Williams has a knock, and I'm not sure he can run it off. It's his leg. We're going to give him 5 minutes or so of this half and see what happens, but, I mean, the way he's moving at the moment, it's not looking promising for us. This is a really, really bad situation to find ourselves in, considering Vlahovic's recent injury. Well, not the situation you want to find yourself in. Inaki Williams will come off here. Nadi Ame will come on. Oh, this is good play from them now. Hazard. Samakam will try and close down the angle. There's great footwork from Hazard. Fires off the shot, and what a save that is from Lafont. Massive save, that. Felipe Anderson making another run. This time, can he finish it, though? That's going to be the all-important question, but no, he can't. Klosterman got back just in time. So close. Go on, Chukwueze. That's not a bad touch. Can he keep it going? He can't. Well, what a ball forward we've just seen as Hazard comes flying forward. And Pau Torres will cut it out. They're going to retrieve the ball straight back, though, and a good opportunity. And Pau Torres again with the block, but Immobile's on it now. Can we keep them out? That's the big question. Odriozola now, what can he do with it? And it'll be side netting. Oh, Real Madrid coming forward again now. Bernardo Silva, well blocked off by Samakam. Pau Torres then wins the ball back against Immobile. Boy, do we need these moments. Boy, do we need these moments. Can we get an opportunity to break? We might do here, actually. Adeyemi now on the ball. And he's not bad with it. Between his feet, is he? He's not bad with it between his feet. And he might actually be able to go all the way here. Adeyemi! Kieran Tierney closes the gap in the end. Coming forward now, Real Madrid. Immobile, Wijnaldum finds Casemiro. Not really the man you want there on the edge of the box. Oh, Samakam wins it back. There might be one last opportunity as Samakam is piling forward. Felipe Anderson there. Not a bad touch. He needs a bit of help, though, doesn't he? But the referee is going to blow his whistle. And that will be that. 0-0 again in a first leg here for us. Good opportunities. Some really good opportunities. A big loss in Inaki Williams. They had some really good chances as well. Lafont making some great saves. This one is poised for a massive game in Madrid. Well, as expected, I did mention it. I said it'll probably be about 4 weeks. Usually when it's a leg injury, it's about 4 weeks. Sprained knee, 4 weeks out for Inaki Williams, and then the recovery period. That's not great news, but some okay news is that Alvaro Morata is joining back up with the squad for the first time in basically a season. Alvaro Morata will be back with the team. We pinned a lot of our hopes on him this season that he was going to be the superstar. Hopefully, he can prove us right. Well, 16th place Real Betis to take on first before we take on Real Madrid in the second leg. No rest for the wicked here, really. This is going to be the starting 11. Draxler will start up top with Adeyemi. And hopefully we can bring off Adeyemi as quickly as possible. Him being the only striker we have available at the moment. We're really being squeezed here towards the end of the season. Well, Arbe's just been given a lot of space here. And I don't know why. And they didn't close him down either. And he knows how to score from those positions. And he tests the goalkeeper there. So much room for him to run into there. They need to plug that gap for the rest of this match because he will punish you. Arbe has more than enough pace to punish you. Draxler might find Basuma. Oh, he's hit the post. He was offside anyway. That was so close to being his first goal for the club. He's gone and hit the post there. Oh, he's only just off as well. That's a really tight call. Suma there. Adeyemi. Draxler. Back across to Adeyemi for 1-0. Beautiful link-up play between the two. Absolutely superb. And that's really what Draxler's going to have to do when he plays up top. He's going to have to be more of a facilitator for the other striker that he plays with, whether it be Morata or Adeyemi at the moment. But that was absolutely superb from him. He pulls the defender out of position with his run, keeps him out of position, which gives Adeyemi all the space and time in the world to hammer it home. Stepanenko. Not a bad ball to Dani Gomez. Do have the future centre-back partnership potentially in the team today, but Dani Gomez slots that home near post. Lafont's probably going to be frustrated with that one. That was poor from him. Near post goal, and just like that, Real Betis are right back in it. They're fighting for their lives this season down in 16th, but there's no doubt in my mind they've got a pretty decent squad. The sun was a little bit in our eyes here, but Lafont's got to do better. Coquelin now has been found. He's going to try and play that one into Abe. He has done. If he can get it across, Draxler. And there we go. There we go. 2-1. Right back in the lead. Exactly what we need just before half-time. Great bit of play. Great run from Abe. I said earlier that they need to track his run far better than what they have been doing. It didn't change. There was all the space in the world for him. Look at that ball from Coquelin. So smart. And then a tap in really for Draxler. A ball over the top here from Betis to Faguli. And it weren't a bad ball in. Gaspar was there, but we didn't close it down. And again, a near post goal against Lafont. Really, really poor that. 2 poor goals conceded here from Villarreal. And I can't really blame the centre-backs. They did their job. The ball was cleared here nicely. I think we need to try and get to that one, but it's just too easy in the end. Arbe's done really well here again. He's just got that pace to burn, hasn't he? Arbe now, he's going to try and fire it across. He's going to get it across and then get taken out. So it will be a free kick. Let's see what we can do with a free kick here. I'm going to whip that one in. And Arbe scores it. What a goal that is. What a moment that is for the youngster as well. I did not expect that to hit the back of the net. There was a brief pause there. And Arbe slots it home. The near post free kick worked. And they'll regret giving this one away now. I just thought, I'll go near post. There's a little bit of a gap there, and he exploited it on the volley. This is absolutely superb. I'm bloody happy with this. Let's see this. Oh, the keeper's got to do better, hasn't he, Rayleigh? I think the keeper's probably to blame there. Both keepers not been great in this one. Well, coming forward now, Betis. And we're close to the final whistle. And that save will give us the win, I imagine. Lafont with a huge save there from Danny Gomez. The ball just bounced straight to him. He hits it cleanly, but Lafont with a save. Hasn't really been Lafont's day, but that's a big moment for him. And we still need to get the ball clear. The referee is still playing on by the looks of it. He's not ready to blow his whistle yet. Draxler there is fouled, surely. And now he will blow up in the end. He added nearly 4 extra minutes. What a man the ref is, but we'll take that. A 3-2 victory. Wasn't easy though, was it? Wasn't easy at all. Fantastic result for us. Danny Gomez was very good going forward for them. A bit worrying that one in moments, wasn't it? A little bit worrying. Barcelona did go down in their game against Getafe, but came back to win it 2-1. I genuinely, at this stage, don't think Barcelona will lose a game unless they lose to us in this home fixture. But we're so focused on the Champions League away game, Real Madrid, that 2 days later, the Barcelona game, yeah, we'll see what happens in it, but that will be how we kick off the next episode. We're going to be playing Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. Those 3 games back-to-back in the next episode. Absolute chaos. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching this one. If you are new around here, please hit subscribe. Remember, all the socials are down below. Follow me on absolutely everything you want to. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.